San Antonio Monthly Magazine TV. Today it is an honor and a privilege to meet of three amazing leaders in the nursing right here in the heart of San Antonio, Texas. Through the San Antonio Nursing Consortium, we are going to talk a little bit about many great things that we are doing kicking off 2022. And I would like to introduce the first beautiful nurse, and your name is?
Amanda Wood. I'm the Chief Nursing Officer at Methodist Hospital Texian, and I'm one of the co-chairs of the 2021 Best 25 of South Central Texas.
That is so wonderful. All right, so how did you get yourself in that position?
Yes. One of my leaders in our healthcare system nominated me for this committee, but I'm also the incoming president of South Central Texas Organization of Nurse Leaders for 2022.
What is it that you most love about your position?
Yeah. I love mentoring. I love seeing growth and development of new nurses and new nursing leaders in San Antonio.
Well, and so what is your goal for 2022?
Yeah. I think to make it a year to celebrate everything that we've accomplished over the last 2 years and really continue to grow and enhance the nursing presence in San Antonio.
Nurses are the key to health and to everything. Doctors cannot do without nurses. So you do not know how appreciative you guys are. I'm so proud, and it's such an honor to sit right here with three amazing, beautiful ladies that you will get to hear all about them on January 29th, because you are going to get to be able to enjoy a beautiful, amazing show that we are preparing for you. And of course, you're going to get to hear their stories a little bit more about who they are, what they do. But this is going to be an amazing event. Okay, and our second nurse is?
Hi, my name is Kristen Fox. I'm the Chief Nursing Officer at Northeast Baptist Hospital.
Okay, and so what is it that you most love about your position?
I absolutely love being a nurse and a nurse leader within my organization. I love watching and developing and retaining nurses and allowing them to help find their joy in their profession and continuing to grow them in order for them to see and achieve the success that they would be able to if we keep growing.
So for how many years have you been a nurse?
I've been a nurse for 28 years, so
20,
I've been doing it for a while.
28 years. Okay, so what would you tell me that your biggest passion had been when you were a young lady? Before you got into nursing, what was your passion?
So I'm very big in developing, and so even young, I was big in developing and growing. My favorite part of even as a young adult before a young teenager before nursing and in nursing is the teamwork aspect, and the fact that nursing has so many avenues. It's not just one. There's something for everyone, and you can find your passion within it.
And now that's what nurses are all about. They are about teamwork, because we cannot do it without a teamwork. Mm-hmm. So it takes an army in order for you guys to work in those hospitals and just get it together and be in the same system and be in the same page to be able to help every single patient. And every single patient that walks in there is a different patient. Mm-hmm. So just talk about your responsibility. That's amazing. Okay, and our next nurse is?
Hi, I'm Jennifer Prometer, the Chief Nursing Officer at Texas Vista Medical Center, and I'm the co-chair of the 2021 Best 25 South Central Nurses.
That's wonderful. So let's talk a little bit about the 260 nominees. Can you believe that we actually had 260 nominees? That's amazing. That's a big number. That's a lot of nurses, but only 25 awardees, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about how that works.
Yeah. So our nomination and selection criteria, a couple of those are role modeling and leadership qualities.
Sure. Okay, and so how do they choose them? Is it chosen by the family, friends, members? How does that work?
Actually, we took nominations from anyone and everyone. We really spent a lot of time advertising this program and this ceremony, and really have received nominations from across San Antonio, which is really exciting.
That is very exciting. Okay, and so what do you think it's going to be different for 2022 versus 2021?
Development and growth and joy I think we have went through this year together, which has built us together and made us stronger. We realize there's not much that will knock us down as a nursing profession. We'll just continue to grow. So I would say for 2022, I see a lot of growth coming.
A lot of growth coming. Now, the only way that the growth comes is by getting more people engaged. Now, what do you guys do to be able to engage more nurses?
So collaboratively, we go to nursing schools. We work with the high schools in town to try to promote the nursing profession. It is a great profession, lifelong opportunities. So we really want to promote the caring of people and how nursing really changes the world.
Nursing changes the world. So for those people watching this show, we are looking for you. If you are looking for an opportunity to be a nurse, a career, something to make a difference in people's lives, in your life, this could be a great opportunity. What do you think?
Absolutely. It's an opportunity to give back to the community, to your community, to care for your family, your friends. There's always people in need, and they appreciate your loving touch and communication.
That's right. So let's talk a little bit about the San Antonio Nursing Consortium. Let's talk a little bit about it. For what I understand, that there is like 14 different huge organizations that are underneath one umbrella. How is it that you guys have done such an amazing job to make it grow every year? Because it is just growing. It's just crazy. From last year to this year, there has been a lot of accomplishment. Can someone tell me a little bit about how you have been doing such an amazing job to get it where it's at?
I think it's getting the word out to the community, making sure that our nurses know that we appreciate them and that there is a team of nurses outside of what their current role is that truly they're able to connect with, collaborate with, and be partners with in the San Antonio area.
Wonderful. Okay, so what is it that you most enjoy about your job? I'll start with you.
I enjoy taking care of people, working with my team, and just making the difference in people's lives.
Making a difference in people's lives. You know, that's one thing that I love doing the most myself. I love listening to stories, and I love sharing the stories that are told. Like when someone tells me a beautiful story, I mean, stories is what we live by.
Yes.
Someone else's story, someone else's hope, someone else's solution. You know, we hear so many people go into different health issues, and when they put themselves where they can do it because of support,
Right.
like people like you, nurses that are there to help from little children to adults to senior citizens.
Right.
You guys make a huge impact and a huge difference. And that's just absolutely amazing. That's what I most love, is when you can change somebody's life by doing something special. I've always believed that the best gift someone can give you is your time.
Right.
It's your time. Okay, so what do you most love about your job?
Absolutely. There's so many aspects, but the one thing I will tell you is the personal connection, the personal relationships. As you develop those, you can learn to help mentor and grow someone into the nurse they're supposed to become. And so for me, that intimate relationship with each of the staff, and learning how to help them to achieve the goals and hit their lifelong goals.
And you know what? It becomes family. La familia.
Yes.
Do you agree?
Yes.
It's like when you go to your business, it's la familia. You come to your family. Even patients become la familia.
Right.
I tell you because my mother had 2 open heart surgeries, and she practically lived in the hospitals. And I remember that every time I flew up to Anchorage, Alaska, and I walked into those hospitals, they made me feel familia, like la familia. They knew my mother, they knew her health. I mean, those nurses became my best friend, and they became my mother's guardian angels. And that's why I am talking about it is such an honor and a privilege to have you right here to be able to listen to your story, because when people see nurses, they really don't know what's behind a nurse. And so I really believe that this nominees, this wonderful opportunity that we have to be able to say, okay, this is the best 25 awardees that have really been selected very exclusively, that tells me a lot. That is just like a big deal. And a lot of people maybe don't realize how important it is, but it is important. Every support counts. Every woman, every gentleman that is involved in the nursing counts. Why? Because you're there to save us and you're there to make a difference. All right, so what is it that you must like about your job?
You know, I think that you mentioned it, you know, the relationship, developing that connection with patients and their family, it leaves a legacy that really is immeasurable. And it goes on for generations and decades of nursing care through things we can't even imagine, we can't even predict at this point. But I think that legacy is so incredibly important, and it's wonderful to see and be a part of.
It is wonderful to see, and I want to really invite the world, and I want everyone to tune in January 29 at 4 p.m. It will be through Facebook, it will be through YouTube, it will be through San Antonio Monthly Magazine TV. It will be in all the social media. We are going to have what we call the nominees be announced, correct?
That's right.
So can someone tell me a little bit more about the event?
Absolutely. So the event will take place on the 29th, like we discussed, at 4 p.m. The event is all virtual. We are trying to be very respectful of boundaries and protecting each other from COVID at this point in our careers. And so we will go on to a virtual, we'll have some guest speakers. We will discuss the nominees, the 260 nominees that actually have been chosen, which is a very large number for us. And then the 25 awardees will then be recognized.
That is going to be amazing. And you know what's nice about is that you're invited. You invited, you get to be at home January 29, invite the entire familia to come over to your house, get some popcorn, get some food, have everybody bring a dish, sit down and enjoy this moment to really honor, listen to some of the people that have really made a difference in the toughest years that we have faced, the biggest challenges that we have faced. And who are the people that are behind all of this is all of our doctors and all of our nurses. If it wasn't for them, we won't be where we are. And if it wasn't for them, we won't go where we know we are going for the year of 2022 and moving forward. So I cordially invite you to please tune in, spread the word, spread the love, invite everyone. January 29th at 4 p.m. through San Antonio Monthly TV and also through Facebook and anywhere else, ladies?
YouTube.
Tune in, and we are here. The information is right here if you have any questions. And obviously, we want to invite anyone for the year of 2022 moving forward. If you are looking for a career, please don't hesitate to contact the San Antonio Nursing Consortium because they've got the solution for you. If you want to make a difference in someone's life, if you want to leave a legacy, if you want to do something for yourself, please, we are here for you. Anything else that you'd like to add to this wonderful message that we're throwing out there to the world?
I would like to just remind everyone the selection, how the selections were made. There were 3 items, and we will start with the 3.
Yeah. So the selection criteria is role modeling and leadership qualities,
Service within the community,
Compassionate caregiving,
and
significant contributions.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay, so we will see you January 29, 4 p.m. And thank you, San Antonio Monthly Magazine TV, for letting us be the voice to our community. And thank you to the San Antonio Nursing Consortium for everything that you are doing for our nurses. Hasta la vista.